I don't see what you're afraid of, officer, if you're not doing anything wrong. Also, it helps out the good cops from the bad.
Yeah.
That badge they put on to save it for honor. They put it on as a mockery to be a bully, because they were probably beat up as children and didn't win an award as a child. Whose police are they?
Our police!
You got it. Whose streets are these?
Our streets!
You got it. Whose world is this?
Our world!
We unite, we stand, our voices are our weapons. Violence kills lives. Voices change the world.
Like half arm.
Although Pops was a good show. Yeah, I knew Officer Moody. I actually was working that day when that gentleman was shot. Officer Moody took me to jail for drunk in public by my house. No! My arrest sheet said the female officer arrested me. I was too afraid to make a thing against him. But don't worry, guys. He's no longer on patrol. He's training. Yeah. So instead of them giving raises to these good cops and putting money into protecting these good cops to protect us, they're paying them.
Right, and you officers, once again, you can be creative here. Because we know you're on a detail and there's certain funds delegated for you guys to watch it. But it's obvious that you're wasting your time.
And taxpayers' money!
Maybe they want to be here though. Maybe they like hearing it.
You can create
Not all bad. Equal rights.
You can creatively, without secrets, without a plan, not a secret plan hidden from the people, you can creatively actually leave right now and go attend to real police duties. Because obviously we're not causing any harm. But I know you're restricted, and that's why we
Well, they're
love
also
you.
here for
And I want to
protection
say,
too.
officers, also because I haven't had hassles with the Sacramento police. I want to say that you have always treated me with respect. But guess what? I think it was because of my white skin. Yeah, it was because of my white skin. That's why you treated me with respect. Because of my white skin. Now, why don't you one more
Racism. Thank you, Steve. Thank you.
No, I want to finish. Don't cut me off.
Excuse me, don't. No. Please, no hands on her, please. This is a non-violent thing, sir. Non-violence. I don't want to add to more animosity, and I don't want to add to more hate. What I want everybody here to do is to try and look at each story and judge that story on the facts of that story.
She said that it's the right.
Please understand that yes, there are bad police officers, but there are some good ones too. Yes, there are. Some of them were shot. I actually want to tell you about a former boyfriend of mine. My cousin Blaine. He was shot 17 times by the Monterey Police Department a number of years ago. 2 days before my birthday. Matt, he was one of those boys. There were 3 officers involved in the shooting. One of them I knew. And knew Matt. And liked Matt. And killed Matt. Matt was murdered. But you want to know something? The man that murdered him was not a murderer. He was a murder weapon. The man that called the cops on Matt was his brother. And knew who he was, knew that he was drunk, and knew that he was not armed. But none of those things were related to the dispatch or to the officers that killed my friend. I happen to know that the man that shot my friend didn't want to. I happen to know that the man that shot my friend was used as a murder weapon. And I know how he feels because I talked to him about it. Please take each in every case, examine every fact, and form your own opinion. Some of these people are great people behind the bars. Some of them seem to be behind the bars. But as long as we keep yelling fuck the police, these great people behind the badge are not going to put the bad ones behind bars.
Would you say that on film?
I lost cousin Pete. She was a police officer in 9/11. My cousin.
I'd have to say my friend Gabriela Navarez from Citrus Heights. The police pulled her over and asked her to put the car in park, and when she reached to put the car in park, they shot her 18 times. And the cops got away with it. She had no weapon on her, never even been in trouble before. But because she was black, and she was like me, a stud, they shot her 18 times.
That piece of information
Thank
can
you.
lead to someone's arrest
Sorry to hear
or
that.
someone's conviction who actually deserves it. Thank you.
I want to try to say something.
Hello, my name's Bob. I'm not really going to talk no shit about the cops or nothing. I'm just going to talk shit about this building behind me. When I was 19 years old, I got in a fight, and they listed it as a robbery because I ended up with the guy's hat. I took that case to trial, and the jury didn't even deliberate for 10 minutes. My public defender washed me. He told them that I'm homeless, that I beg for money, that I've been running away from home, and my parents don't even like me.
Oh, yeah,
He told
yeah,
the
of
jury
course,
that in
anybody.
his closing argument.
Yeah,
And I was appointed that jury.
Honey, your big head's in the way.
House right here.
Thank you.
And then when I was 21 years old, I got sent to prison for graffiti. That's a waste of fucking taxpayers' dollars if you ask me. So, that's all I wanted to say.
Look behind you. I have spray paint for this man.
My concern is undercover cops, which is the NSA. They're watching and surveillance us. They go into teenagers' phones, and I'm talking to the bad people, okay?
Oh, I gotta sneeze.
They watch our privacy without no court. We don't even get convicted for. They don't let us know what they're doing to us. NSA's corrupted, folks. What has America turned into? There's how many satellites in the sky? Thousands. Why? What do we need that for? What do we need satellites for? Honestly. Thank you.
Cell phones?
Mike, clear the sidewalk. Clear the sidewalk. Clear the sidewalk.
I just wanted to take, am I doing this thing right? I just want to take a minute and address, like, it's not about good cop, bad cop. It's not about, who's wrong or right. It's about us. Like, change starts within ourselves. It doesn't matter what position you're in. It doesn't matter what your occupation is. Like, everything's ruled by corporate government. People who have more money than other people are doing better than anyone else. And it's because they have the money to pay people off. It's because people stand up because they're afraid of losing their jobs, of taking care of their family. They're just doing what they're told to do. Well, change starts with ourselves, which means we all got to stick together for the people. We don't want to be like all those other third world countries where there's so much corruption, just kids out in the streets killing one another. Then we got to stand up and change ourselves. Change starts within ourselves, and that goes for everybody.
I don't need that. My name's Angelina. My friend, she 8 months ago, as of yesterday, she was shot 18 times by Citrus Heights police. Her name is Gabriela Navarez. Because she had the appearance similar to mine, like a boy, and because she was, I think personally, was racist. She was black. She was just a suspect, not even convicted. Was asked to pull over and put the car in park. She reached to put the car in park. Cops shot her 18 times. 5'4", 85 pounds, no weapon. Now disarming somebody is one thing. Shoulder shot is one thing. When you feel in fear of your life. But when you shoot somebody 18 times, and that's overkill. And because what? her family didn't have enough money to give justice for her. They stood away.
Did that happen?
It was 8 months ago. As it is, her name is Gabriela Navarez.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Really quickly.
You're the last one.
You're the last person.
You're the last person talking.
Really quickly, that is a good point. I want to let you guys know, as an anonymous, we cannot bash people. We need to stick to facts. Tell stories of facts. If we bash people,
Fact is, her baby's chewing on her foot.
we need to use our words better. Corrupt cops, not all cops. Stick to facts. People do listen to us, okay? So we have to stick to the facts. Let's not bash each other. That's the problem. Racism's a problem. Against people is a problem. If we do that, what message do we send? What are we? Am I right, guys?
Yeah.
Quit bashing. Facts. Talk about your things you know. Facts. Please don't bash everybody, because that is hate. Hate is ugly. Love is easy. Don't work so hard. Remember?
Instead of being parks, we will.
March.
Instead of being parks, we will.
March.
Instead of being parks, we will.
March.
With blue at our side, we will.
Instead of being parks, we will.
March.
Instead of being parks.
Come on, baby.
Either walk her or do this.
Take your caboose.
What do we want? Put on the street. What do we want? Freedom of speech. What do we want? Put on the street. Freedom of speech. Put on the street. Freedom of speech. Put on the street.
Huh? Oh, excuse me, sorry.
Put on the street. Freedom of speech. Freedom of speech.
Don't shoot!
These streets are ours.
Wow!
Not bad. Shut up, Chelsea. Are we back at the Capitol yet?
Almost. Oh yeah, we are.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I know. I'm here too.
Our City Hall! Our City Hall! Our City Hall!
Oh, nope, we're not.
I think we're at City Hall.
Our City Hall! Our City Hall!
Remember, everything belonging to our tax dollars went to this. This is just as much ours as it is theirs. Oh, come on, cheers!
Right behind you.
Nestle.
Here, you step up next.
How you all doing today? People! So 2 weeks ago, a bunch of us got there at 4:30 in the morning and shut down the Nestle bottling plant. The pumps did not go on. And we see all these right here at City Hall. We're going to make a stand within the next couple of weeks, and we're going to get Nestle to pay. The opportunity to sell
They did it JP Morgan, they can do it to Nestle.
And I have to tell you, we've been talking a lot with the police about
Was it JP Morgan or was it Rockefeller that they took to court? The president himself took him to court.
Yeah, that was Rockefeller.
That was Rockefeller?
That was Big Oil.
Yeah, Big Oil.
Roses are dying, and they're just as pissed at us. Because Nestle is taking our water up to 80 million gallons a year, sending it back to us. They're sending it back to us.
Whoa!
It's illegal to collect rainwater, for Christ's sake.
And our collective all came out of the Occupy movement. And what we do...
It's illegal to collect rainwater!
Talking.
Sorry.
What's that?
It's illegal to collect rainwater now, thanks to Nestle.
It is illegal to collect rainwater in some areas. It's illegal to have it for to do raw food in some areas. So I belong to this collective. And what we do, along with Fago and Steve Payanta was here, and about 15 other people. What we do is we pick out corporations that we believe are bad corporate neighbors, and we get them in the pocketbook. Because we don't have the conventional weapons, as Michael Gorman was saying, to fight these guys. What we have is our bodies on the line to stop them from opening their doors. Now, we did Monsanto. We did them, oh man, we did it. We did Monsanto Davis 5 times. We shut them down. We figured it out $1 million. $1 million to Monsanto is shit. But all the activists throughout the United States worked on Monsanto. And you know what happened? Their stock dropped 3 points. Now, and we've got to keep the pressure on. We have to keep the pressure on these bad corporate neighbors. Because let me tell you, it's not the cost of our enemy, it's not the government that's our enemy, it's these corporations. I'm not fighting my government, I'm fighting the corporations that stole my government! We are going to take it back.
Nestle!
I'm not gonna.
Nestle!
Our water!
Nestle!
Our water!
Our water!
Our water!
Tell the Illuminati to drink Nestle water.
Who's that?
Time for separation of corporation and state.
It's time for humanity, peace, love, and unity.
Don't forget respect!
Welcome to the city of Sacramento, where homeless people's human rights are violated with impunity. Our own mayor, Kevin Johnson, has taken it on himself to decommission public water fountains and public restrooms after hours to keep homeless people out of them.
Water is no longer a commodity! The fuck?
The same Kevin Johnson struck a very lucrative deal for Nestle. The deal is not lucrative, unfortunately, for the city of Sacramento. We're seeing literally the water stolen out from under the homeless people who need it for free.
And the average everyday
And
people
at the same
walking
time,
around.
handed over for almost nothing to this huge corporation for just initially 40 jobs, now 55 at their plant that we shut down the other day. And this corporation makes a fortune off of this. And so they sell the water back to homeless people for $1.50 for a little 16-ounce bottle. Is this okay?
No!
Whose water?
Our water!
Whose water?
Our water!
Whose streets?
Our streets!
Whose streets?
Our streets!
Homeless people have human rights. The UN rapporteur, the on the human right to drinking water, safe water, and sanitation was here in Sacramento only a couple of years ago. Katarina de Albuquerque. She's soon stepping down from that role, but she really went to bat for us and wrote us up in the report about how Sacramento violates homeless people's human rights. The response? Nothing. Nada. Is this okay?
No.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Whose water?
Our water. Our water.
Whose bathrooms?
Our bathrooms.
Thank you. I think it's important to know that you've been working, your tax dollars go to these things. I want my money back. I want to be able to know what goes on in secret meetings. And I am not okay with funding for my own murder or my brothers and sisters' murder. If you want that water, you drink it. You want to go to those countries and kill people? You fight that war. You go and tell those people why you're killing everybody to save lives. Nestle, you gave me diarrhea and I hate you. I want to know why people with all this money want to kill us. Isn't their job to protect us? Since we pay for them to work? Whose cops?
Our cops.
Whose tax money?
Our tax money.
That we work for, and they go home and still don't have any money to eat. Talking about the homeless, again, FEMA camps for natural disasters. Thank you, Harp, for your natural disasters. But we can't fund anything for homeless people, children, women. These homeless people are also vets that fought for this country. And now, they get thrown in jail and be called criminals instead of being helped, fed. This is America. We will live our lives on the land of the free. Freedom where? When you punish people for being homeless instead of helping and loving. Again, why do we work so hard? As an anonymous member, I want to let you know, we also have to do it too. You see a homeless person, help them with anything you can, even if it's just a hug. You can be homeless. I've been homeless.
Houseless, not homeless.
Whose streets?
Our streets.
Who's homeless people?
Our
Homeless people.
Unite!
My name is Thomas Summers. I just have a thing I wanted to say to y'all, everybody here. I used to work for the Department of Child Services, and I used to work with papers, doing stuff and everything. So I'm talking about the Department of Child Services here today. And there's a great website I encourage you all to go to. I've heard truthovercomfort.com. It's an ex-CPS worker, Carlos Moranos, I think his name was. And so what I saw in these papers, that I didn't really send any papers, they weren't like top secret